And of course, egos can't sustain non-division for very long. I mean, they just can't do it, because an ego is basically it's just in opposition to what is most of the time, right? To some extent. So, with brief interludes, like little vacations, you know. And then ego wants the environment around them to change so that the ego's not in opposition with it. So it can get back to that feeling of not being in opposition, right? So, oh honey, if you just changed, then I wouldn't be in opposition to you, and then it would be wonderful, wouldn't it? What was that movie? Very famous movie where the guy says, why can't a woman be more like a man? My Fair Lady, right? And that's kind of like a perfect summation of ego, right? Ego would just be like, why can't everybody be like me? Do you know? Of course, some egos are really happy that everybody isn't like them, because, you know, they're not even happy to be around themselves. But so there are these moments, these little tastes of what it's like not to be in opposition to what is. Lovely. Fantastic. And that's not the same as enlightenment, but it's a taste of what it feels like, right? And that's why everybody is sort of drawn into that place. Everything we do for entertainment, for relief, is to come out of opposition with ourselves, is it not? Whether you are meditating or taking a drug or going to the movies or watching your TV or eating your favorite food, whatever it is, it's temporarily, to some extent, allowing you to come out of opposition to what is, right? This is such a wonderful TV program that I've forgotten all of my arguments with the universe. And with you, honey, that's sitting right next to me. It's such a wonderful program that I'm not preoccupied with my argument with you. You see what I mean? So if you think everything we do for entertainment to help us feel better is actually, you can measure it directly against how much it helps us not be in opposition. If only because we're distracted. So most forms of our entertainment are actually forms of distraction. It's distracting us from our argument with what is. And there's nothing bad about that. It's perfectly fine. It's good for human beings to be distracted from their opposition to what is. Otherwise they go a little nutty. I mean, they go nutty anyway. But it sort of relieves a little bit of the pressure. But to have this real love affair with truth, because it's truth that reconnects you with reality. It's truth that reconnects you with the way things really are, with existence itself. Truth connects you with the existence of you. Right? The truth is also the truth of you. So when we really love the truth, we're really looking for the most, there's nothing more underlined, there's nothing more foundational than what is, than reality. You can't get more foundational than reality, right? You can't, that's sort of foundational. And that's what spirituality is really moving about, connecting you back with the realization of reality, the realization of your own existence. So when we're not in connection, when we're not in the realization, when we're not in the truth of what we are, much less anything else, but just oneself, then there's opposition. And we think I'm in opposition for all these reasons. There's many, many, many reasons that we justify our opposition, isn't it? The state of the world, my upbringing, my lover, my next door neighbor, the dog that I bought that I now don't want, whatever it is. Right? The situation, my job. We always think if I could just fix these things, everything would be better. Including, if I could just fix myself, everything would be better. But it wouldn't be better. Because you can fix an illusion, but it's still an illusion, right? Or more accurately, there's no way to fix an illusion, right? You can put pearls on a pig, but you can't stop it from squealing. You're not going to make it beautiful because you put a pearl necklace on it. It doesn't help. So you can try to improve yourself all you want, but if your fundamental sense of your own self is flawed, not much is going to change, is it? Not much is really going to change. And spirituality is basically, well, the word says it, it's based on one of the fundamental realities about you. Me, us, however you want to see it. The reality of spirit. Where we are actually the presence. The presence of spirit, or spiritual presence.